Check one, two.
Soldier out here that have had the back of everybody and still got the back of their people. No matter how they get done, no matter how people switch and flip on them, they still hold their ground. This is for you. Soldier, yo, let's do this. Someone's trying of my life, trying to take me down. Unleash the wrath of a menace, even though I'm trying to fight. Demons getting stronger, harder to fight. Mama keep praying, I can feel her in the air at night. Looking in the mirror, seeing nothing but the pain. Homie, ain't no sunshine on my rainy day. Ain't nobody got my back, so I stand alone. Full blown on my own, cause the path I chose, I thought would bring better days. It's like I'm in the maze, in every pack on my back, I be scared of brave. Every step that I take is a test of my faith. Push me to the limit just to make the grade. Most hated by my enemies, these days just seem no so-called friends to turn their foes. So where do I go? I'm at the crossroads, doing everything I can just to hold on. Just a soldier in the game, trying to find my way.
All right, I am next icon. This is the Icon Chronicles, and we are back for series season premiere number 2. I had something going on, and it is not working like I thought it would. So, welcome everybody to the second season premiere of the Icon Chronicles. I am your host, Next Icon, the uncomparable. No excuses. I can overcome negativity. It's definitely in the building, and we are about to do something live for you today. Once I get everything set up in the way that it should be working, bear with me, y'all, because this is going to be special. At least to me, it is because I'm doing something different that I have not done in a while. So I'm going to take a quick break and I shall return momentarily. Okay, we are back, and I did have a special guest that was going to be coming on, but apparently, somewhere along the lines, it changed my link, so I have to send them the new link. But bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to get it together. I shall return. All right, I apologize for all the delays. As always, it is never something simple with this show, but we finna do this, y'all. All right, just bear with me. And I got something a little special for y'all today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. Yeah, survive. Yo, late night rolling through the city, feeling lonely. Another day, another time, my problems going crazy. I do what I gotta do to get the crowd high. But when the curtains close, it's another lonely night. I'm looking for somebody I can call my own. When I'm done on the road, and got some one to hold to. All I wanna do is survive, survive. All I wanna do is survive. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm hacked up on everything they didn't even have. Money, cars, cribs, clothes, but don't look there. With the love of a good woman, I can seem to find. Making sure he's lying, cause the heart of a man cannot get a thing. But if you with me, then you know what I'm saying. When I beat her, we hit it off. I think that she's the one. And I wake up in the morning and I see that she's gone. Yo, go. She's back on my own. Survive. Survive. Yo. Yeah. Somebody. Let's go, let's go. I've been choking on these streets and drinking honeys all week. Even games and playing every time they see me. Magazines, centerfolds, groupies in hotel rooms. They think they got a real thing, but I got a plan for them. They can do for me, cause what I want from them is more than what they offer, so I gotta keep pushing. But when it sees past all the fortune in the fan, be the tricks for the cereal, when the games for the kids, be a lady of my life, one day be my wife, tell me everything's alright, when it start to get tight, say, all I wanna do is love somebody, somebody, all I wanna do is love somebody, yo, let me tell y'all something. Living in the spotlight, ain't everything they make it. Everybody in your pocket, everybody know your name. Can't even make a move without it being big. Who's doing over and on. Get you something wet, make you sweat. Move your head and get pretty between your teeth. I want to be your rhapsody. So can I be? Will you let me be? All I wanna do is love somebody. Yeah. All I wanna do is love somebody. Somebody. All the money in the world, just don't compare to you. That's why when I find you, keep you. All I wanna do is do what a man is supposed to do. Yeah. I know you out there. Just get ready. Coming home. See you. Yeah. 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 When the curtains close, it's another lonely night. Another lonely night. All I wanna do is love somebody. Yeah. Next icon. Somebody. Nobody has had a chance to see me perform live in a while. Been a while since I've been on stage to do a song. Yo, this is it. Next icon. Check y'all back in the studio. One.
Oh, and it didn't even show. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Somehow the video didn't show. I don't think it did. I hope it did, but it probably didn't. But hey, I'm gonna try to do it again later. But check it out. I have somebody very special that's gonna tune in. And y'all know her as Atlanta's sweetheart. And if y'all don't know that by now, then y'all should know because she has one of the best dating shows that's out there. And I'm not just saying that because she a friend of mine, but she has one of the dopest shows out there. And anybody else that y'all see trying to do a dating show, it's a copycat, y'all. Y'all heard it directly from me. It's a copycat. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring on the incomparable Miss Tammy Bailey, Atlanta's sweetheart. Hello, what's up, Miss Tammy?
What's going on?
Nothing much. How you living over there?
It's a music show, right?
It's a music show. It's an entertainment show. It's any kind of show that you want it to be kind of show.
So I can come on with my own theme music.
Most definitely. And for those that don't know, Tammy is also.
Where your camera? You just got me up here by myself on here.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize that my camera wasn't even on. My bad. I'm sorry. There we go.
Side of things where I am, we could see you performing.
Hey,
but over here, no. Over here, it's just your avatar. Oh. No, it's just black. So
what?
Hello, everybody.
So, what's up, Miss Tammy Bailey?
What's going on? I think he done left me on his show all by myself. For those of you tuning in that don't know, my name is Tammy Bailey. I am an actress here in Atlanta, to say the least. I'm also a producer, director. I'm a musician. I'm an artist. I'm a writer. And blah, 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 blah. Business owner and yeah. All that good stuff. You know, all that good stuff. So I agreed to come on the show tonight because I wanted to be a part of Next Icon's premiere. It was pretty
Can
dope.
You hear me, Miss Tammy?
I hadn't had an opportunity to see him perform live, so that was pretty dope. And I don't really know what he wanted to talk to me about, but I agreed to come on here. So if you guys got some questions or comments or something you want to know from me, Tammy Bailey, then please feel free to call in, and I'm sure we'd love to hear from you. In the meanwhile,
can you hear me?
I'm just gonna run this show until Next Icon come back. So
what is going on?
I'm going to take this time to do a shameless plug for my show. If you don't know, you should know by now. We have a dating show here in Atlanta. Atlanta has its very own dating show via me, Atlanta's Sweetheart, and it's called Atlanta's Sweetheart Date or Break. This season, season 2, is our Heartthrob edition. Last season, which I was the object of affection, that was our DM edition. But this season, in season 2, we're now on the Heartthrob edition. We have Heartthrob Todd, and we had a number of ladies come on the show. We still have a few more that's coming on the show before we wrap the season, trying to get that date for Todd for his birthday as well, which is amazing because last year we did it for my birthday. So if you guys haven't, if you don't know, now you know. Tune in to Atlanta, Sweetheart Data Break on YouTube. You can go over to Facebook and like our Facebook page, and we got a little something up on Instagram. Our Instagram page is weak. If you want to help me out with that, reach out to you, girl. But otherwise, yeah, that's it. And finally, I talked to him enough to get you back on here.
I don't know what happened. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Are you muted?
Can you hear me now?
Can't hear you.
What is going on? All right. Why is it not? Why can't I hear you?
No, can't hear you. It says your mic is muted on your screen.
Let me try this. All right. Can you hear me now? You still can't hear me?
No. Sorry, guys. We're having a little technical difficulties here. Seems
Can
like
you hear me now?
I'm sure he'll be back. But yeah, so are there any independent artists tuning in? Are you guys listening? Do you have some new music? Is there any way we can listen to it? If you're tuning in live, please drop your links over here. I would love to check it out. I'm sure next Icon would love to check it out. I'm hoping he puts up a link so that you guys can check out his latest drops. He's had a few drops out there, and guess what? Your girl gonna be doing her thing too. So keep your ear to the streets. You might hear a little something from Tammy Bailey real soon. Are you up and running next Icon?
Can you hear me?
Well, I'm gonna chill with the rest of y'all. Just kick back until we get this here thing together.
What is going on? Okay,
Cheers.
what is going on? What is going on?
Can you hear me, Tammy? Can you hear me, Tammy?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Wow, finally. I don't know what's going on, but you can hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all that talk that I did that nobody heard, it is so sad. Because what I said was if you see any other dating show out there, it is a copycat of this show. You've got mail. This is Atlanta's Sweetheart. Sorry. Tammy Bailey, actress, director, filmmaker, songwriter, hip-hop artist. Did I leave anything out?
Couple things, but we good on that. We good on that. We ain't come to show out.
So now that everybody can hear me,
is your avatar? I think maybe you just have me full screen. Maybe check your screen settings at the bottom. It has several different options on how you can view, like different little squares. There you go.
Can you see? So how does that look? Can we see both? Can you see me now?
It's a frozen video of you, I guess. Is it supposed to be that way? Maybe it's supposed to be that way. I don't know.
No, it's not supposed to be that way.
Oh, okay. Like, I don't know. Now it's a big frozen picture of you.
Okay, good.
You probably don't want that face frozen on there, though. I would probably change that one if you had another one.
All right. I don't know what's going on, but
I don't either.
anyway,
Look like I'm talking to a statue.
I'm just glad that you were.
Like you're just tuning in.
I'm glad that you was able to tune in. Joe Black, he tried to call in on the line too.
Oh, dope.
From Just As Good.
Yes.
So I would love to get him on here because we gotta find out when Just As Good is coming out.
I know. I think I made a heck of a
Joe
lady thing.
Joe, try and give me a call back in again, and we'll see if we can get you back on here.
That's a really
so.
Weird
Anyway, so you
that's frozen on the screen, like it's really weird, and you got like an arrow. Oh no, that's my arrow, but your face that's a weird face frozen on the screen. Can you see it?
No, it looks like I'm moving on my end.
Oh well.
Let's see. Stop the cam.
Let's see. I'm gonna take a picture. Yeah.
So now what do you see?
I see your avatar that says the ICON Chronicles.
Okay, and now what?
Now I see that frozen weird face. I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'm gonna show it to you. I think I got it. You can see me, right?
Yep, I can see you.
Oh, now you're moving. Now I can see you moving a little bit. Now I can't see me, but I can definitely see all of you in the screen.
All right, and I'm moving now?
No, you're frozen again. It must be your connection.
It could be.
It's a hater. But that was the weird picture that was frozen there of you.
It's always something.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but
this so anyway,
it's frozen, but it's better.
Since they can hear me, but they can't see me, can we talk about your movie?
Yes, we can talk about the movie. Let's talk about the movie, Willie. You always want to spill some things. Let's talk about the movie, but I ain't telling you too much. What you want to know?
So, the title of the movie is called Fringeance.
It's called Fringeance, yes.
And everybody, when it comes out, you're going to want to see it because I promise you that you're going to know somebody that fits one of these characters.
Yes.
So
it is definitely a all-encompassing or well-encompassing film.
And it was written by
myself.
So just so y'all know that this woman is very talented. And I'm not just saying that because I'm her friend. But I do tell her from that every now and then that if she wins an award and she does not say my name somewhere in the speech, that I will write a tell-all book. Whether it's true or not, what's in there, it's going to be up to your speculation. But I'm going to write a tell-all book if my name is not mentioned in at least one speech.
If the book comes out, the checks stopped flowing. That's all I'm going to say right now, guys. Remember that, okay? Just remember that. That one line. Remember that. Let's bring us back to this moment right here.
Oh, wait a minute. I did say that on a live line too, didn't I?
I mean.
So the movie is Fringeance.
So please tag yourself in the comments so I can reach out to you in case I have to obtain legal advice, and they may have a few questions.
So Fringeance is going to be out by next year, hopefully, right?
See, there you go. We're giving specifics now.
Hey,
you guys be on the lookout for Fringeance.
Okay.
And listen, know the name. Fringeance. Understand it is by myself, T.R. Bailey. It is an independent film. It is a psychological thriller, and it's centered around the secrets that are encompassed within the friendship circle of 6 very close friends.
Hey, Tammy, we got somebody else on the line too.
Okay. Kala.
What's up, Joe? Can you hear him, Tammy?
Not too much. How's it going, sir?
That's going good. Can you hear him, Tammy?
I can hear him. Hi, Joe.
I can hear you. You far away. I hear you though.
All right, so we have Joe Black on the line, who is another filmmaker in Atlanta.
Yes.
Joe has worked. Me and Tammy are both in one of Joe's feature films called
Yes.
Just As Good.
Yes.
It's a sci-fi thriller, and the last time that I checked, because I do be checking, Joe, it is in post-production.
Correct.
So when can we look forward to seeing Just As Good?
Fill everybody in on the film, Joe.
I mean, that's a great question, bro. Like, it's gonna come out when it's ready.
Well, let's just say that Joe has some very great talent. He's in the movie. I play Detective or Chief Donahoe. Tammy plays one of Floss's secretaries.
That was his secretary.
See, I'm getting there. But in this film,
Now
again,
she play Gloria.
Gloria.
She plays Gloria, Flutter Droid.
And again, this was written by Joe. And
Right.
I don't want to give too much. Like, I don't want to get too much of either one of y'all's films.
That's why I told him, Joe, tell us about the film.
I want to hear about Tammy's film.
Your film's completed. Tell everybody about your film. Mine is still in production.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this though, Joe.
You already know about the film. That is so.
If you want to check out Tammy,
I want to hear about it. Joe, you already know about the film.
I can barely hear you. You sound real low and far away.
now, hey Joe. Now Tammy is in another movie that's going to be coming out pretty soon. It's called Put It On, about the Big L story, and Tammy knocked that role out of the park.
I did. That was actually really fun. I can't talk a whole lot about that film either, but it was really, really fun. And we shot that one up in New York. I had the opportunity to play Pinky, Big L's mom, in the film.
So I'm trying to tell y'all right now, these are filmmakers right here in Atlanta. And if you are serious about wanting to be an actor, these are two people that y'all need to be in contact with, that y'all need to know, because they out here doing it. I've been in a couple of Joe's projects. I did projects. I was also the hitman in Super Predator 2020. And
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, that was a great film. I mean, working with you, Willie, let me say, man, I don't work with you. Real professional, bro. You show up on time. You don't be complaining. I think any filmmaker or director would look for, bro. And you can act too. You know what I'm saying? Because you dance with different things.
I appreciate it, man. But you know, I've been checking though, man. I've been checking on that on Just As Good. I've been seeing all the work that you've been doing on all the different stills and stuff that you've been doing, man. It looks like it's gonna be nice.
Man, look, I'm so excited about it. Like, I just don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to put like I don't want to set everybody expectations and stuff. Like, to be, I don't gotta have no expectations. That way I know that it's just, it's like my best work. It's really good. Like right now, man, I'm feeling this, man. I'm feeling this, man, downtown, man. It's really like, like, buildings coming out real good.
Okay.
It's hard. I can't hear anything he's saying.
So I'm gonna ask both of y'all this question. What got y'all started into filmmaking?
Joe, you want to go first? Can he hear me?
Yeah. We can flip a coin, heads or tails.
I mean, I don't mind going first. I asked if he wanted to go first. I don't know if he can hear me. He hasn't really addressed
Yes, sir.
what I've said to him. But if he's not talking because I can't hear him, then I'll go first. I guess.
Hold on.
Huh?
Okay. You said it was Jurassic Park?
Oh, he is talking.
Yeah. Okay. So do you think that you make a dinosaur movie one day? All right. And,
Nah, bro, I got other movies, bro. Like, I got so many movies, bro. Like, I don't even like. I'm scared to talk about them, bro. But I got a lot of movies, bro. Like, I told you, bro. When I came to Atlanta, man, I came here to open the factory, bro. I came here to like the real deal, man. Like open the factory, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like putting out movies, like movies.
okay. And tell me, how did you get started with writing your first film?
I picked up the laptop one day and started typing. And 9 days later, I had a film. I'm not being funny. That literally is how it happened. I didn't know what to do with it after I wrote it. I didn't have it formatted properly. Of course, I hadn't taken any classes. I didn't know anything about that. Um, but the film in entirety, I was able to get it out of my head and put it into words, and it began there.
So I'm trying to be like both of y'all. So eventually I'm going to move up to that level of being a filmmaker. I did a little bit. I did a couple things, and I appreciate, Joe, your input on the one that I did. I'm still trying to work it out to perfect it a little bit, but I'm gonna get there eventually. I ain't got a whole script yet, but I'm getting there. So what's your next project after Just As Good, Joe?
Man, like feature or like short,
Either
like on my very next thing.
your very next thing. What else? What you got next on your plate after Just As Good is completed?
I'm gonna shoot a documentary. I'm gonna shoot another documentary. If not late December, early January, and that's if we got to deal with child support. I'm gonna do a documentary on that. And after that, I'm gonna shoot I'm gonna do a short film. That's kind of like an action kung fu type thing.
Okay.
That's all I can say about that. But yeah, that's my next project. Right now, bro, I'm working on I shot something at the Sports Center in Hayesville. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I shot something out there like a couple weeks ago, whatever. Like, they just gave me the footage like 2 days ago.
Wow.
I'm right here. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it into a commercial. So that's what I'm working on right now. As we speak. Like, I'm in front of my computer right now, bro.
Okay. Now, have you had an opportunity to check out Tammy's show, Atlanta Sweetheart?
Now, you know what? I think Tammy sent me an invite or something like that a while back to some type of show. But no, I can't say. I think I may have seen like a story.
Okay. Well, she is.
Market y'all stuff, man. Y'all gotta work on y'all marketing. Y'all need to be marketing stuff. Especially you, Ricky. Cause man, look, I'm trying to find you a show to come watch this show, bro. You ain't posted a link to this show in like 2 days. Like the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to go to YouTube and like really search it. Like
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm still working on it too. Like this is my first foray into this, so I'm getting better as it goes by. So, most definitely. And I appreciate it. And I'm glad. And Tammy was able to make it in because usually Tammy is working on her Atlanta Sweetheart show. She usually has a pre-record, but she didn't have one tonight. So, but this she's in her second season of Atlanta Sweetheart. And it's nice. And watch everybody. If they see anything else, it's a copycat.
Will you stop saying that?
How does the show work?
Um,
It's an online dating, live interactive dating show in which I have an object of affection on the show. And then we have people that are interested in obtaining a date with this person, going on a date with them. So it's all based online. And basically that's pretty much where it is. It's a dating show highlighting the online dating sector of dating, where the patrons come onto the show, me and my team of day ones, put them through a panel of questions, games, trivia, challenges, all to get to know the individuals in order to narrow it down to the best possible final 3 people for the person who we're trying to get the date for. And then they have a virtual online date. And then we have a finale show where the object of affection gets to choose who he wants to take on a date or who she wants to go on a date with.
So the first season, Tammy was the object of affection.
I was.
And this season, it's a gentleman. His name is Todd.
Yes, Todd Mitchell.
And he has 3 women that he has to choose from.
Ultimately, yes, he'll have 3. Well, 2 or 3 to choose from.
No, it's not scripted. It's all reality.
Yeah, it's reality basis. It's live. You get what you see.
So, but that's why I said like okay. I'm gonna quit saying that they copycats. I'll say they doppelgangers because
I cannot.
I'm just saying because some of them didn't start until Atlanta Sweetheart came out. I'm just gonna say that.
Everybody, I mean, that field, that area is like, it's wide open if you're creative enough to get in there and brave enough to tackle it. It's a risky jump. It really is. Like it seems taboo because it's the one thing everyone wants, but it's also the one thing everyone runs from. It's the one thing everyone wants to show off, but at the same time, it's the one thing that everyone's ashamed of. So it's a risky jump. It's very tricky trying to maneuver that corner of the entertainment industry, which is why you can tell over the years there's been certain formats that have just been done that way because those seem to have worked. And a lot of it has ultimately evolved into scripted dating shows because, again, it's risky. People aren't as brave as they portray themselves to be. They're not as willing to be emotionally vulnerable. And so in a world of everybody saying they give no fucks, everybody definitely gives fucks what people think. So it's hard to find people who are willing to be authentic and real and put themselves out there and do so on a public platform. And it's kind of fun because the way the show is done is so that you don't feel like you just have a spotlight shining on you. It's very interactive. It's very fun. It's very entertaining. All the while they're doing the games, they're answering the questions, they're completing the challenges, they're answering the trivia. Myself and my team are studying them. We're watching how they answer, what they say, how they choose to answer, if they're willing to participate, what their personality is. We're observing them while they're having fun. So, and ultimately we use that information to narrow it down. So it's a different concept, but it's actually proven to be pretty fun and people like it. Successful so far. So we're gonna see how it goes.
I couldn't do that show. I'm not that open. I'm only that open with very few people.
Yeah.
So
you definitely got to have some balls to come on there and be willing to be authentically you and say, hey, let me throw my hat out there and see what happens. Maybe I'll have fun in the meantime.
So another question for both of y'all. If you could work, if there was somebody in the industry that you would love to work with, who would that be?
Is he answering? I can't hear him.
What? Okay. What about you, Tammy? Who would you like to work with if you could work with anybody in the industry?
Oh my gosh, that is such a blanketed question. Like, in the industry, it's huge. So many people to work with on so many different fronts. Like,
Okay, as a
so
director, who would you? What director would you like to work with if you had your choice?
oh my gosh, definitely Regina King. I would love to work with her.
Okay, an actor, actress.
Viola Davis, hands down.
Okay, all right. Let me see. What else can I ask y'all?
We talk about like favorite directors, like
Okay, yeah.
or favorite filmmakers.
Okay, who are y'all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, who are your favorite filmmakers and directors?
I love Martin Scorsese.
My number one,
Definitely.
of course, gotta be
Spike Lee. Again, Regina King comes into play. Everybody loves TP. I mean, like the list goes on and
Okay.
Ron Howard, Steven Spielberg, like the list just keeps going, bro.
Well, I like to say, like, I've enjoyed working with both of y'all. Like, I haven't worked with Tammy as a director yet, but as an actor, Tammy is phenomenal. Joe, like I like working with Joe because I like directors that allow you to not change their script, but to at least make it work for
Give
you.
you room to interpret it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and Joe is one of those directors that allows you to do that. So, and that made the whole experience fun. It was tiring, but it was fun. Hey,
I stepped in kind of last minute with Joe, but I definitely enjoyed the experience with him.
Hey Joe, you know I still got that wind machine too, bro. It's still sitting in my living room in case you need it. No problem. Now, Tammy, you also do music.
I
Tammy,
do.
you have a song called "Minding My Business."
I do.
So we're gonna have to play that one day, or at least get you to perform it live.
We will. Absolutely.
So like Tammy is extremely talented, Joe. Like she does the same thing. Like she does music. She's doing her move. She's doing her acting thing. She's moving into filmmaking and directing. So she's taking it on. She's taking it on, and she's making something out of it. And anybody that sleeps on either one of y'all, they don't know what they're missing. Because there's a lot of people out here that say that they want to act and that they want to do this and that they want to do that, and y'all giving them the opportunities to do so. And I know that y'all have a hard time with that. And with that being said, like with casting, what is your biggest peeve about casting?
For me, my biggest peeve about casting is to have someone hound me about being a part of a project and I allow them and then they drop the ball.
What about you, Joe?
When it comes down to casting, I mean, my biggest thing is people who don't read all the sides. Like some people try to, like if I send you 3 pages of sides, I expect you to like have all 3 pages and all this. Some people they think you write 1 page.
And I see that like that's one of the things that has me hesitant about going into filming because I see everything that everybody else goes through with casting, and I really honestly don't have the mentality.
Yeah, it just take discipline. You gotta be disciplined.
Because like I take it personal, and like Tammy's heard me go off, and I've put a couple rants on Facebook about the actors that don't show up on time, have bad things to say about the directors, and you know every excuse for why they got put off of a project that points at everybody else, but they never point the finger at themselves for what they did wrong.
I mean, I feel like that's just a part of the game, man. You're gonna have people, who won't flake out. That's just part of the process. You just gotta make sure that you understand the sauce.
Yeah, and that's what I try and do. But like with me on my end as an actor, it irks me because, like I said, like a lot of y'all directors, like I know y'all personally, and I work with y'all. I've been around y'all, so when I hear people say something out of the way, like I tell people that they look at y'all for who y'all aren't instead of who you are, because you're not Stan Kubrick, you're not Martin Scorsese, you're not Shonda Rhimes or whatever. So they don't. So they treat y'all like they really don't have to respect y'all, even though y'all giving us the opportunity to be in front of the camera. And that's what I have the problem with, is because to me, on my side of the line, you guys are our Martin Scorsese's. You are our Shonda Rhimes and our Stanley Kubricks, because you're giving us opportunity that most of those guys won't even give them because they've never heard of them. And they don't, and they need to respect y'all more because y'all opening that doorway.
Yeah, it does become frustrating when because you understand as being a creative how hard it is just to get on out here, just to become a part of a project, especially when you're starting out, but even more so when you've been doing it a while and you aren't where you want to be. And it's just as frustrating as it can be for yourself as a creative, it becomes even more frustrating for as a producer or director, because it's like we're building a project around you essentially and your hunger for it, whether you're hungry or not, because that determines the success of the film depending upon the talent. So it looks a lot different from the other side of the table.
Well, on my end, yeah, it annoys me that they act like that, but again, it doesn't, because that leaves more opportunity for me. And if they don't want it, I take it. But
I hope everybody get their blessings, because I want to get mine. So I'll just pray everybody get blessed.
most definitely. But I appreciate both of y'all for coming on tonight. I know that y'all are busy. I know, Joe, you working on your projects. Like I said, I can't wait for Just As Good. I know that it's gonna be dope.
Man, listen, I'm telling you, bro, like, I don't want to hype it up. You know what I'm saying? But it's my best work I've ever done. I'll say that. I mean, everybody brought their A game. Everybody like gave it their all. It was some rough spots, with some of the cast, but I feel like ultimately I'm thankful that everybody
I'm looking forward to the release. We gonna hopefully we're gonna do it Hollywood style, red carpet and everything.
Man, look, I want to address that because I've heard that. I think I am gonna have a premiere because at one point I was gonna have like a private screen. You know what I'm saying? Just for like selected few. But I mean, I was persuaded. So we are gonna have like a real. Well, I don't know, like it ain't gonna be no big thing. I ain't gonna probably drop like $100 for chicken wings. Put the movie on. You feel me?
Well, we looking forward to it, man. Because it was an honor. It was an honor, and it was a pleasure to work with you. You know, on Super Predator 2020, and on Just As Good.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, and I'm gonna try to put Super Predator somewhere too.
Okay.
I'm still pushing that one.
All right, look, you know I try and push you to as much as I can, because man, like that to me, like that was dope. And the dude that didn't show, the dude that didn't show up, he don't know what he missed. But I'm looking for that. Didn't you do another project too, Joe? Or was that yours, the Rockwell story?
Yeah, it's called the Rockwell story. That was a documentary that I shot back I want to say, not May, because we shot Jag. We shot Just As Good in May, I believe. But I shot that like in April. And I really did it as like a warm-up. I didn't want to go to shoot my first movie not having shot something.
Right.
So I had like a warm-up fight and the college Rockwell, so that was my warm-up fight before I went into the movie. And that just got placed on Vimeo on demand and on what is it called, IBCN TV. It's a small network, but it's on Roku. It's on Roku. They ain't posted it yet, but they already asked for it to be delivered, so they got it. They just ain't put it up yet. But Vimeo on demand is up right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody want to check that out, I appreciate it. It's about a young female boxer. She's like 16, whatever, and she's training to be a Olympic. And it's about her journey and stuff, and growing up in the cable. She a local, so support her home team. Okay.
And if anybody else is interested in working with you, Joe, how do they contact you?
Well, my phone number, 352. I still got my Gameville number. 352-327-6253. That's hit that number. Or if I like emails too. You can email me at theonlycommittee@gmail.com.
And you can also find Joe Black on Facebook under the Only Committee. And I think that's, you don't have one under your own name, right, Joe? Just the Only Committee?
Nah, I got a Joe Black page. We're friends on that now.
Okay. I got, because I bounce back and forth. I bounce back and forth between the two. I know when I first met you, I think I hit you up through the Only Committee. So
I think you did. I can't remember, bro. But let me tell you something. What you taught me. And I ain't never told you this. This is what you taught me. So, before you meet people, you always, well, in this business, I feel like you gotta sum people up before you even meet them.
mm-hmm.
And it's not to judge people, but it's because if you got money involved, you don't want somebody who's gonna waste your fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Not show up or to be bad or whatever you're hiring for, right?
Right.
So before I met you, really, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I think I can't remember who connected. It might have been telling me they even connected us for real. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might be lying, but I somebody connected us with us. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna see what's up. And I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to see what, like who you was, versus I ain't, I didn't even know. But then, you know what I'm saying? I had cast the role and somebody dropped out on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, what the? Like, who can I call? And I said, you know what? I got this guy. What's the name? I called you and I put the phone up. And they had like,
Bailey?
not only, you know what I'm saying? He said, yeah. And now he was there. He said, yeah, I'll be there. and you had your lines right. Like I can't remember going through a take where
No, I never received my order.
fucking up on your lines. We have two options for you. That was short. Or we can have it remade for you. Or if we have it remade, you'll have to come pick it up.
What?
Hey, I'm trying. I just take it serious, man, because I know everybody got
On
money
your
and time and
website.
invested.
Yeah, if it was like DoorDash or Grubhub, then they would just resend the order and another driver. But because you ordered through our website, unfortunately, you didn't get the order.
Hey, I'm trying to, man. Look, I'm trying to leave my mark.
Oh my
Definitely,
God.
hey, anybody that is interested in filming,
All
being
right.
an actor,
So,
Tammy and
how
Joe
long
are the people
is it?
are two of the people to get to know in Atlanta. Do not sleep on these locals, because at the end of the day, we
I
all still
said
local. And ain't don't nobody know you until you step out of Atlanta.
steak and asparagus and rice, entree meal
Hey man, I appreciate it, man.
to New York, and
And like I said, I'm looking forward to just as good coming out.
I had the cheesecake, and I also had the.
All right, well, I'm looking forward, man. And hey, you know, every Monday night I'm on here. I'm trying to put a panel together that I'm hoping that you and Tammy will be a part of, with so that these actors know what to expect. You know, especially on when they're coming to audition for y'all, they know what to expect from y'all as directors, as writers, as producers, so that because a lot of these folks don't know. And they're just stepping in and they don't know what it is that they're getting into. So I want to do a panel with directors and filmmakers so that the actors know exactly what the expectations are. You know, whether you're on the Atlanta's Sweetheart or whether you're doing a project by Joe Black, everybody has their criteria and requirements. And everybody, as an actor or as talent, they need to know this before they get into the game, because a lot of them just jump in without knowing what they're jumping into.
Yeah.
So look for.
I can't tell if he's talking or not, but it's been amazing being on the show with you.
Okay.
Well, thanks for having me on here. I am gonna have to go though. I do.
Okay,
But
Tammy.
I've enjoyed you, Joe. Great coming across you again. Anytime you need me, reach out.
Did you
And
hear it, Tammy?
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely reach out. And likewise, if anything come up, hit me up.
absolutely. And I look forward to coming back on here, cutting up with you another time. Well, thanks for having me on.
No problem. Thank you, Tammy.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right, Joe. I appreciate you too, man. And you have a good night. Hey, like I said, same thing, man. Whenever you need me, if I'm free, you know you got me, dog. Yeah, it's going. It's I, I appreciate it, and that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm trying to earn, man. That's what I'm trying to get these folks to understand, is that your dedication and your tenacity, your determination, that's what gets you. That's what gets you in. You know, when people see that you're serious and that you're down for it, you know, like I know I've had people that have created roles just for the simple fact that I caught the bus in the train to an audition, and you know, people don't see that part. Man. Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm gonna keep on grinding. I'm like I said, I'm gonna be at y'all level where I'm writing something. I'm working on that one to try and perfect it, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with it. I got some ideas, and as I get them done, you know, I post them and let y'all check them out and get your opinion of them. But man, I appreciate it, Joe. Man, I appreciate you and Tammy both for coming on. And like I said, when I get to, No problem. Have a good one, man. And when I get this panel together, man, I'm gonna let y'all know because people need to hear directly from y'all what y'all expectations and y'all requirements are. All right, man. Y'all have a good evening. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Joe Black, who is a filmmaker, writer, and director here in Atlanta, Georgia, along with Tammy Bailey of Atlanta's Sweetheart, Date or Break. Check her out on Fridays. If she does a season 3 and you're looking for a date, she might be the person that you need to help you get you hooked up. Check out Atlanta's Date or Break on Fridays at 8 o'clock. Let her know that Next Icon sent you. Y'all chime in, tune in, comment. Every little bit helps. Like she said, it's a live interactive show. You can't go wrong. This is your man, Next Icon. My time is up. I am out of here until next Monday. I appreciate y'all for this series premiere for the second season of the ICON Chronicles. Next week, I'm going to do something else live. I ain't quite figured it out yet, but it's going to be ready for you. Peace.